phoenixgenesis and Frag Camp. We're playing Minecraft on PlayStation 4, my super flat world with the default texture pack, and we came out with TU54, and it looks like they've done 2 bug fixes, and unfortunately this problem I noticed was in TU54, and it's still here, and it upsets me because this is one of my coolest skyscrapers I've ever designed. I haven't done a tour of this one yet, but I eventually will. But look what happened here. We have these glass panes, and these are supposed to connect nice with the glowstone. I like to use the glowstone here with a little bit of vines, because what this does is it really you know, highlights the building at night and makes my city all lit up pretty, but it also kind of conceals that glowstone. And I liked how this the blocks kind of came out here, so we had like a nice fluted look, and it's ruined. So we're gonna have to go ahead and fix this, because this is really annoying, and I doubt they're gonna fix it. So all I'm gonna do for this is I'm gonna go up here, and I'm gonna have to just move the glass. It really kind of ruins the design of everything. I could do something else with it, but move the glowstone around, but I think I'm just gonna do this for a temporary fix. I don't like having that gap. It just looks unnatural in the skyscraper. But what I don't understand is why they don't have good game testers on all these games. You find this over and over again, where the games come out and, you know, they're in such a rush just to get things out, to start selling us downloadable content and things in their stores, that they don't really bother to check out and make sure everything's fixed. That's going to be kind of a problem right there, because I've got a little gap right there, and I really don't want to extend that out. I don't know if this is going to work now. Let's go inside and take a peek. I mean, it still flutes it out, because it's not a pane, it's a glass pane, it's not a glass block, but kind of, actually, you know what? And I liked it better here, because when it went against here, it kind of covered that up a little bit more. I guess I always could slap vines in there again. It's really annoying. I mean, you ever have your building and it's just perfect? Oh, another bug I wanted to tell you guys about is, so what happened with the Pocket Edition update of Minecraft is some of the worlds that were in Classic, well, they don't call them Classic in Pocket Edition, they call them Old, and all of a sudden you'll go and your world's gone, and you're kind of like floating around in some sky trying to figure out what happened to your world. And I finally figured out a nice little fix for that, and let's try this real quick. All you do is go into your Pocket Edition, to your world settings, and change the world from old to infinite, and that will absolutely work spectacularly. So I was really happy about that. Okay, where is my terracottas? They're down here. Now they're called terracottas, and we used a light blue, I think. No, I didn't use a light blue. I used a regular blue. It's the blue terracotta. No, I did use the light blue. Take that back. Yeah, it is the light blue. So I don't know if I like that line continuing there, but I really don't have a choice now. I'm gonna use up the full design. I don't have a choice. I don't have a choice. Minecraft ruined my skyscraper. Actually, you know what I could do is just extend those top stones out so it doesn't just look so lame. Let's go ahead and do that. Oh well, better than nothing, right? So at least the roof continuity is oh, and that's another thing when you're doing skyscrapers, don't forget to like really do something nice with your roof. Don't be kind of boring with the roof. Let's see, see right here. I don't know. Ooh, we're having, you know, I'm leaving it nighttime and raining because right now I'm getting my my parade rained on, so to say. So I like it all rainy and thundery. I'm all gloomy about my skyscraper. Yeah, maybe we can cover that up. Now that's weird. How come that one was purple on that side, but it's not purple on that side? Isn't that weird? Alright. Yeah, that needed to kind of be filled in anyway. Oh yeah, look at that. Having a nice little storm in Minecraft. By the way, it's gorgeous out. I got to go to the dog beach with my boyfriend Steve yesterday with the doggies. They had a great time. I guess, I don't know, does that work? Does that ruin the continuity of the design, or does it bring it up a little bit? Oh, and what I did here is I like my roof to be lit, so we just put some orange carpeting, which picks up the orange carpeting inside the build. And then we just cover that up with glowstone. I think that looks nice. Just orange grays, you know, the light gray block, the dark gray. I don't know if that little up part works for me, but covers the building up. Unless we go up one higher right here. So we're actually really extending it up. And that kind of connects those 4 blocks. That's doable. Maybe leave that like that. So it's like just not a gentle rise. I don't know. We'll for now we'll just leave it like that. Or you know what we could do? I just have a brainstorm. Let's get rid of all of that. What if we go like this? And you know, design is a lot of just experimentation in Minecraft. You try something, you sit back, take a sip of water or soda or coffee, whatever you drink, juice, and just kind of look at something. Let's go with the brown terracotta right here. Oh, we still gotta fill in that gap. Oh, that, you know what? I think that might work. Oops. Or why don't we just go with the light? Actually, pick up the purple. You know what? No, the brown. And then that kind of connects those squares. Oh, copyright songs, hey, you suck. Great. Does anybody have anything more creative to say other than I suck? Yeah, thank you very much. Suck on a banana. Okay, there we go. So whatever, people have nothing, you know, all that negativity. I read that people that get cancer actually are people that were super negative in life. My neighbor who died of cancer, she was like really mean, and she was just a very negative person, and you know, her cancer was in remission and then it came back again. So yeah, a lot of people that are mean get diseases later in life. So if you want to be ill and be on a ton of medication and be like fat and diabetic and yeah, keep being mean to people. Positive people live a long time. There we go. I think that looks really nice. Yeah, actually, you know what? That can work. So yeah, yeah, I love that cathedral. Eventually, I'm gonna do a tour on that for you guys. It was one of my finer moments in Minecraft. Yeah, you know what? That works. So I think, and then extending this out right here. Actually, could I do the brown there? Because we already have the brown up there. But we don't have brown at the bottom. You know what? We'll leave it purple for now. Let's go back and fix the rest of this. So it's not beyond repair. You know, I always worry about one day I'm going to update Minecraft, and even though I very religiously back up my worlds, one day I'm going to come in here and then the update's going to completely erase my world. And it just same thing with my all my iPhones and my iPod touches. Eventually you reach a point where you stop updating the OS operating system because you're just terrified that you know, everything you have and you love, it just isn't going to work. Okay, we're going to have to drop down here, so we'll just go right here. Let's go the faster way, so we just go up like this. There we go. This shouldn't take that long. Yeah, see how much better when it's all connected and it doesn't have that gap. But I liked it better recessed. You know, I actually could bring this out one more. We could do that with the... I don't know if it'll be too thick. But I get to break glass on the good side. There we go. Okay, there we go. And let's put that right there. Actually, you know, if I extend that out, can I just go like that? And no, that does not work. You know what? Let's try the brown. How does that work? Actually, you know what? I think I am going to leave it brown. No, because it carries through from that color, right? So that would not work. I want continuity, so from the outside to the inside it's one color and it carries through. Okay, that's done. Yes, let's break all that glass down. Whee! Oh, like I was saying, so yeah, Steve had a day off, and my boyfriend Steve from work, so we decided to go to the dog beach. We originally wanted to go to the Huntington Dog Beach because that's kind of the classier one. It's cleaner, but anyway, that traffic was really bad, so we ended up going to the Long Beach Dog Beach, which is kind of like the ghetto one in Los Angeles, but still the dogs had a great time. Jake had gone, Jake's my Siberian Husky puppy, and he's 8 months now, and he hadn't been to the beach since he was 7 weeks. What color did I use? Where's my gray? Actually, I used cyan. Yeah, that was cyan. So but he had never been to the dog beach. We just kind of had gone to Hermosa, and he had walked around there because he's a service dog, so he's allowed to go to regular beaches. But anyway, boy, he just took off and bolted and swam with me, and we swam for like an hour and a half, and he played with other dogs. He played fetch. He just had a good old time. And now he's having a little nap because he went ahead and had a 4-hour run, and I mean not 4 hours, excuse me, 4-mile run. I'm thinking about 4 hours. Usually after 4 miles, but depending on how far the dog goes, if he goes for a mile, that usually gives you an hour to play games before he has to go out again. 4 miles will give me maybe about 4 hours tops, and both doggies are taking a nap right now, and I can do this, and then I've got to go out. You know, Crash Bandicoot Insane Trilogy came out. I haven't even gone and gotten it yet, which really sucks. Okay, here we go. Oops, that's not good. Gotta be careful. Took me a long time to build this, so I don't want to wreck it. Definitely one of my favorite things I've built so far. You know, while we are up here, we might as well just go sleep and do some daytime here. Plop up here. Oh, and every house should have secret attic storage. And a little alcove so you can kind of look around. And of course, the bedroom. So we've got a little gaming console over here, and a mouse, a laptop, or actually, you know, you wouldn't have a, I actually have a mouse with my laptop. That could be like your iPhone if you wanted it to be. Of course, some nice books over here, a little table, and I used slime and hid some glowstone over there. And what I try to do in each, I wanted to use the same color carpet, but I wanted to use different patterns, but I wanted patterns that draw you to the central areas. So see here, in this case, it would be the bookshelves, and then the orange and the brown carpet will separate this different section. So even though this is open, it still feels like it's separate. So yeah, you got level 30 enchanting, and over here you got a jukebox with some music CDs. And yeah, I used the stone that I've been using in the design to kind of make these plants go up. And this is supposed to be a big screen TV that you can turn on and off. Right now it's got a chess tournament going on. And you've got the bed, and I did swap out with the orange bed recently because it matches the orange banners and the themes. It could do brown as well, or gray. Any of those would work, but let's sleep in the bed. Oh, now it's daytime, of course, when I come up here. Anyway, might as well take a tour of the rest of the house. So down here. Oops. Again, I did a different carpet design, but see how everything draws you to the central areas with the gray. So we have, this is kind of our crafting area. So we have chests here. Then over here we've got a little brewing going on. And I love these end rods and beacons, make really nice modern lamps. And over here we've got, you know, chests. I think, yeah, that's all we have. Chests on either corner. We have some nether wart with some brewing. Yeah, this is all our brewing area. Sorry, our crafting this is just brewing and storage in this room. So yeah, you don't have to live in a house. You can live in a skyscrapers are fun. They make great houses. So here is our, again, a different carpet design, and this time the orange draws your eye, and the gray just kind of separates these areas with the armor stands. So here we've got, what I did, something cool, I put the anvils up here, and we've got, actually, you know what? Yeah, and these end rods, you got to make sure you put them in the right direction so that the purple kind of looks like it's holding up these things. But we've got stoves, and then we've got our, we've got our anvils to do repairs right here. And then I highlighted the different armor, and when you put these lights here, it really lights up. That's some chainmail armor. We've got some gold armor right here. again, just the same pattern all the way around. I wanted to keep it simple. And, you know, these nice plants up here block our glowstone, which is really good, so it doesn't look so gaudy. And again, here we have another iron armor, and then of course our coveted diamond armor right here. And I tried to do a nice kind of simple roof pattern. You know, it still matches, it's not a different color, but just to give a little depth to the build. And of course the paintings hide the glowstone that lights up the elevator area. I want to go, did I show you the roof on the inside? I don't think I showed you the roof on the bedroom area, so let's go back up there. Okay, let's shut my doors. I don't know why I always like my doors shut. Should be, yeah, this, let's go here. So again, I try to do, not forget the roof. So I like having that, just a little bit of skylight area. I think looks really nice. And again, some multi-level depth with the stone slabs looks really nice. And then the green plants with the stone, by having the stone on the bottom, it looks like the plants are kind of held in place, but it also carries the design of this. And then see, we've got the glowstone going all the way around. Make sure I didn't like mess it up when I put that stuff in there. Yeah, there we go. We got the brown coming through and carrying down from the brown there. Yeah, it looks really nice. Okay, let's go back down. Yeah, I think this took me about a week to build. Yeah, and there's, again, there's the same design as the other level. And this should be the bottom floor. And you know, since this is nice and big, I actually could probably stick some parrots in here or something, you know, let them fly around if I wanted to. And here, everything's about the carpet. This is just like a you know, a grand lobby. I like how I did these little guys here with the lights, kind of lights it up and gives it a little depth, and just put some you know, orange tulips here to kind of pick up the orange, and the, you know, with the green, I think the orange green goes nice here. And I just wanted to make these squares so there is no really draw your eye to anything. It's the squares take you to the 4 big doors. But I just wanted it to be about the carpet. I think if I tried to put tables here, and I think it just kind of ruins it. All right, so let's go back out here. Oh, and ceiling for here, I just covered it up with the plants. So let's go back out here. Okay, that one, those need to be fixed. Okay, let's go here. Sorry about that. There we go. Shouldn't take that long to fix this. Okay. There we go. Oh, much better. Oh yeah, take a sneak peek of my little city. I'm gonna do a video also explaining like how to start building a city in Minecraft. I'm working on something right here. You can get a sneak peek. I want to do a tutorial on this one, so I got part of it built. Trying to figure out the shape and how high I want to put it. So again, like I always say, you can start. I have like maybe 4 or 5 projects I'm working on right now that I want to share with you guys and gals, and I'm just kind of get part of it going, because I think instead of building the whole thing from scratch and taking hours to do it, if I get part of it done, we can just, you know, you can look at it and get the hang of building, especially if it's symmetrical. You get the hang of building one wall, and then you can go on there. I did that again right there. And then you can kind of just copy that because it's the same pattern. We don't need to build all 4 walls together. There we go. Okay, we'll drop down real quick. Yeah, that one needs to be fixed as well. So what are some of the other projects I'm working on right now? I'm working on a spicing up a ravine, and I'm doing that in the Greek mythology texture pack. So I think maybe we'll do that one. We'll jump and do that next. I'm working on the city right here, that new skyscraper next door. Also, my Redstone Mansion, Woodland Mansion, I added an automated nether portal yesterday between before and after going to the dog beach, and I've been, actually that was, I take it back, 2 days ago I was doing that one. Worked on the ravine most of yesterday and some of the skyscrapers. So I did that and the automated nether portal, and I'm working on like a little nether mansion, and I'm linking up all my nether portals in this super flat world, so I can quickly go from one area, because I really spread this out a lot, and because I want to do different types of designs in different areas. So I wanted to start plotting out where I'm going to put what village or city. I don't want, you know, I think when people design, they design everything too close and they've got too much of a mishmash, and I want to make it feel like you're traveling to different areas and that they're kind of far away, so you're going from a modern city to like a rural countryside, which you do in like real life. I mean, I live close to Los Angeles. I live in Glendale, which is basically a ritzy suburb of Los Angeles, just 13 miles away from downtown. And then like when I go hike the Pacific Crest Trail, it's all these little kind of small towns, so I kind of want to have that feel in my super flat world. And I'm not limited to predetermined biomes, which are really, really nice because I have the luxury to do that. And I mean, the one nice thing about having pre-existing biomes is you don't have to terraform from scratch. Like if you haven't seen my terraforming video, I think a 3-part series, check that out. But the problem is, again, you're limited. It's like, oh, maybe I don't want, I want to do this desert community, but I don't want it next to the city, and this is the only place I can put a city because of the way the biomes go. So I like having both, and that's why I build in both. I just think they're different. There we go. And we're going to go here. Isn't taking that long after all. You know, that's a problem with doing a lot of redstone too, is people complain that between one update and another the redstone stops working. So I mean, I do some redstone, but I don't do a lot of redstone for that reason. And it, you know, something like an automated nether portal, if for some reason that redstone stops working, I can just tear it down and make it a regular nether portal. Or even like the library I did, my Redstone Mansion, where it's recessed and it comes out in redstone. If for some reason that doesn't work anymore, I could just go ahead and just put the library there, or just get rid of the library. And then for the prison area, I have the redstone block come up in case the prisoners escape, so they can't run into the hallway from that entry foyer way. But I could just put a gate there if I had to, you know, a more manual version. Okay, oop, one more. Yes, and I'm doing this at night so I can see how it looks lit up. That still works. That doesn't look bad. It's still recessed down here. I mean, that's the main point. I want to have that recessed in. I mean, like I said, I could always go like this. Let's take a look real quick and see how that looks. I always could add that extra layer. And bring that out if I wanted to. But I think that's overkill right there. See right here? I don't want that extra line unless I wrap that around. Oh, thank you, Anthony. Someone nice. See, nice people. So we could go like this. Wrong color, sorry. And bring that whole thing out, but you know what? I'm not going to do that for now. Maybe I'll change my mind later. So we're going to take this down. Oops. Ah! Thank you. Thank you for watching. I hope I inspire. That's the nice thing about Minecraft. So many people do so many original things, and we really kind of inspire all of us to grow as people. And in life in general, you know, like you see these people come on and they're, you know, they say mean things, and I think that's a big mistake in life. They're really shortchanging themselves, because, you know, the nicer you are to people, the more things you actually can learn from people. I mean, usually it's so funny because I remember, this was a long time ago, about maybe 20 years ago, and I really wanted to have a bicycle. And I just wanted a special kind of bicycle, and I wasn't sure what bicycle I wanted. And, you know, just walking around, you know, saying, God, I wish I had a bike. I didn't have a car at the time, and I got really tired of walking. And you know, because I was kind of nice and talking to people, someone was like, hey, you know, this GT, this is a really great bike, and, you know, this is how I customized it, and I put these custom spokes, and I did this, and this is how much it cost, and you know what, I ended up getting that, getting the bike, and getting, I think, for like $350, and I ended up working as a bike messenger, so I got to use the bike a lot, and then I just went ahead and kept tricking my bike out, and with the money I made working, and I had this amazing bike. Same thing when I finally decided at one point, you know what, I think it was 2004, I got my Toyota 4Runner, and I just wanted a really good vehicle. My Ford Tempo, my friend Margaret gave me for $100, used to break down all the time, and it was terrible. And I really wanted something for Steve and I wanted to surprise him with a nice vehicle. So just being nice and talking to different people at gas stations, asking them about their car, like, what do you think about your car? What's problems? How many miles do you get? You know, when did your engine break down, and when did you have to replace your transmission? And basically talking to all these different people, I realized that the Toyota 4Runner was the vehicle that would work for me. And I ended up, you know, being nice to a friend who knew a guy who had a nice dealership in Beverly Hills, and I got it for really got a nice one with low mileage for a good price. And again, I saved up and spent about $3,000 over a year and tricked that out really nice. And you know, I still have that vehicle. I took it to the dog beach yesterday. It's great. I fit my surfboards. We fit our camping equipment. When you move, you don't have to rent a U-Haul because you can move stuff with the 4Runner. You know, I have a friend that's in a wheelchair. She can fit, not her, if she has her mechanical wheelchair, it fits in there, so I can take her places. So when I need to. So, I mean, it's a great vehicle. But again, you know, when you're talk to people and you're nice to people, I mean, basically being nice to people while I was hiking the Pacific Crest Trail, people would invite me to their twice. People, complete strangers invited me to their home. Another stranger, you know, like ended up being friends with us and bringing us, you know, hamburgers and hot dogs, a whole barbecue when we were down at Lake Morena. So, I mean, it really pays to be nice to people. And I remember, like, with Barbara, she was just collecting cans out of the trash at a rest stop. And my friend was like, oh, don't talk to her. She could be some homeless lady. And I'm like, no, she probably just does that just to get out of the house and, you know, just nothing to do. And sure enough, she was just trying to get out the house with nothing to do. She had a really great job, super nice person, and Steve and I have been friends ever since with her. So I mean, and you know, just looking at people, making that there's a saying, don't judge your insides by someone, you know, someone else's outside. Give people a chance in life and talk to a diversity of people. I mean, you know, I've learned stuff from like homeless people in the street, you know. I mean, especially, God, if you want to know how to like hike ultra light backpacking, I mean, look at how the homeless people do it, like using for rain protection. They're experts at rain protection, and I was able to hike the Sierras not carrying a tent because I just learned how the homeless people did it with their garbage bags. So yeah, I was totally hiker trash with that. But anyway, you can learn. I think everything's fixed with this, and I think I'm happy with it. So I think it looks good. Let's slop down a bed and look at it during the day real quick. Actually, you know, we can go inside and sleep. Just make sure everything looks like it's fixed. Actually, no, that's not that bad right there. Gives more depth to the inside of the build. So yeah, I'm not complaining. You know, sometimes too, it's not just maintenance with a bug that I don't like right there. Other things that will happen as well is, well, you know, Minecraft will be updated with new blocks, and you decided, you know what, I've built so many things with the same block configuration, and there's only so much I can do with stone or sandstone, and I really want to go and build some stuff with concrete. That's why I'm building that new skyscraper with concrete, because I haven't worked with concrete yet as a building material. And so sometimes you may want to fix something up by just adding, you know, or again, I changed out the oh, what do I do? What do I do, Eric? For what? What I do for this PSN or no? If what's you game tag and do good job too. My PSN is phoenixgenesis. It's phoenixgenesis. And what I do is I play video games. I go to, and when I'm not playing video games, I'm an adventurer, a mountaineer, and I go backpacking, mountaineering, and hiking. And in the past, when I've really needed money, I've taught myself the stock market, and I've made money in the stock market. So I've been kind of a jack of all trades. I actually built real buildings in life too. Thank you. You know, you're probably way younger than me, and I've said this before. You know, you can do a whole bunch of different things in life. You know, you don't have to be limited to one thing. Not only can you do different things at once, like when my boyfriend was going to college back in, he graduated finally in 2011. He actually was working part-time for Metro as a bus driver and part-time doing real estate because he wanted to do two different things and have flexibility while he went to school. His family owned a pool cleaning service. My mom did a bunch of stuff. She was like the master of different things. She designed custom jewelry. She was an oil painter. She was a import exporter that traveled around the world. She was a hair designer for Clairol, the hair coloring company. You can just do a whole bunch of different things in life, and I think that's what keeps you young and alive and fresh. And sometimes when you learn different things, those skill sets come together in really unique and diverse ways that could make you extremely successful and versatile in life. Yeah, I think that looks good. Anyway, we're going to go and take a little break now, and I'm going to start another stream, and we'll work on this skyscraper. No, actually, I think we'll go work on my ravine, and we'll save that skyscraper. I really want to kind of work on that ravine while it's fresh in my mind. I hope you enjoyed the fix in this building and the skyscraper in general. And this is Phoenix Genesis signing out. Oh, cool. I got a friend's request. I'll hit that up too. Okay, we're going to stop the stream, and I'll be back in 5 minutes, 10 minutes. I'm going to take a little bathroom and coffee break, and we'll begin tweaking out a ravine. Signing out.